Sometimes the moments that change us don't announce themselves, they just catch us off guard. Hi, I'm Milu, and this is one of the moments. The other day, I had a doctor's appointment, and when I was sitting in the chair and the doctor came in, she asked me a simple question. She asked, "What's your New Year's resolution?" Or or something like, "Do you have plans for the upcoming year?" And I didn't think about it. I didn't plan an answer. I didn't reach for a list. I just said, to be intentional and present. As soon as the words came out, I realized how true they were. The doctor smiled and she said, "Oh, that's a good one, especially in the world where we are consumed by technology." She went on to talk about her kids and how they're always on technology and, you know, like every other parent, how we complain about that. And that moment stayed with me long after I left the doctor's office. Because every year I do the same thing. I make a beautiful vision board of things that I want to manifest, things that I want to accomplish. And every year, the top of my goal is to lose weight. And that never works out for me. So I don't know why I do it. I'm not saying that a vision board it's not important. It's very important, and there's power in vision, there's value in dreaming. And I might just do a vision board, maybe a simple one that's intentional this year. But this year, I decided to try something different. Instead of focusing on everything I want to accomplish, I decided to focus on how I want to live. I want to be intentional with my thoughts, aware of what I allow to take place in my mind. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled 20 million different places and my mind is all over the place. I want to be intentional with my words. I want to watch what I say, how I say it, the words I speak, especially about myself and others, about others. I want to be intentional with what I do, how I show up, especially for myself and for my family, how I respond, and how I spend my time. Be intentional for me means slowing down enough to notice the little things that sometimes we just race past. Noticing the thoughts that I constantly entertain, the stories I repeat, the way I talk about my life, my body, my abilities, my worth. It means choosing words that build instead of break, even when no one else hears them. And being present means literally being here. Present with my children, present in conversation, present in moments I used to rush through without realizing they mattered. This year, I also made a decision not to overwhelm myself by trying to tackle everything all at once. It seems like every day I have a long list of what to do, and sometimes it gets overwhelming. So this year, instead of a long list of goals, I think I'm going to choose to take life one day at a time. Each day, I plan to make a list of what needs my attention for that day. And it might end up being one or two things that gets accomplished, and that's okay. And every day I make time for the things that it's important to me. Things that sometimes we just rush past or that we don't really make time for. I want to be intentional about making time to move my body, time to exercise, time for reflection, meditation, or just simply sitting with myself and just doing some positive thinking, positive reflection. Time to pour into myself. So when it's time to pour into others, I'm not empty. I don't expect that this will be done perfectly or consistently every single day, but that's okay. If I fall short one day, I will regroup and do it again tomorrow. I used to believe that growth had to be loud, like everything else. It comes with a big bang. That change had to be dramatic. That becoming required pressure. But the longer I live, the more I realize that moments that shapes us are often quiet. A question that we're asked that we were not prepared for, and an answer that surprises you even more. A decision to live differently, one small choice at a time. This year, I'm choosing intention over urgency, presence over pressure. Not perfect, not finished, just aware and grounded. And maybe that's enough for now. Maybe that's exactly where my change will begin. How about you? Do you have a vision board this year? Did you decide to list accomplishments for this new year? One thing we should all be intentional about is about choosing kindness and being good not only to ourselves but to others. Thank you for listening and going on this journey of moments with me. I hope you come back for more. Thank you.